and hopefully I don't ramble too much here. Hi, thank you so much for watching and coming here today. It has been a hot minute since I've posted anything, about like 2 months, and let me tell you, it has been a hell of a 2 months, and I am so happy to be back behind a camera. I should say behind my cell phone, my iPhone 8 Plus, as I still have not gotten a new camera after I lost my old camera after my Hawaii trip, unfortunately. So here I am. I'm happy to be here, happy to be present and show up. Since it's been a while, I figured I'll do a little kind of update video, show you, I don't know I'm saying show you, but at least tell you what's been going on, what's going to happen, what I want to see happen with this YouTube channel and my Instagram and everything that's going on. And since we're all human, and in this last 2 months I've been kind of in a rut myself, and so I figured I'd share with you kind of some tips. If you've ever also been in a rut or kind of been in a funk or down yourself, I give you some tips at the end of this video on how to kind of get yourself out, get yourself unstuck or out of the funk. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, because I think they're quite helpful. They helped me myself get out of this funk that I've been in the last couple of weeks. So yeah, stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, so we're talking pretty much about the last 2 months. Wow, so went to Hawaii, you guys saw that, came back home, I've been finishing school, so it was pretty much my first semester back after taking 3 years off of school, and I absolutely loved it. I just finished my first semester. I finished out in the end of May, so that's something that has happened, and wow, I loved being in a classroom. I forgot how much I actually loved to learn and loved being in that atmosphere and loved making connections and being able to talk about it and kind of just being up in front than kind of behind a screen and doing online classes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love online classes. The flexibility and kind of being able to do things on your own pace and your own schedule is amazing, but being front and center in front of a teacher just makes you kind of be there and present and just learn a lot faster and a lot more. I feel like it's awesome. So that was something. Also, by the time I'm outside in my favorite park, by the way. I come here all the time, do yoga. This park is absolutely amazing. But another thing, by the time this video is out and you guys are watching this, I would actually be graduated. So I took a 1-year course at the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. So as of Tuesday, July 23rd, I am a certified holistic health coach through IIN, and that is so exciting. So that's another achievement of mine. I have worked hard pretty much this whole entire year to get this. Since I still have my degree to learn, I figured I'd take this course in the meantime to kind of get some clients, get the experience, and you know, get my business rolling on wanting to help women or individuals live a healthier, happier, longer life, you know. So that's another one. Something that comes with the program were our own business cards. So I have that. I have a stack of them. I actually carry them in my wallet. My business card, it's so exciting. I'm so excited to have my own business card. I mean, I know it's kind of easy and anyone can kind of get a business card, but still it's a step forward for me. It kind of makes it feel a lot more real and kind of, you know, makes me want to get the ball rolling a lot faster. Another thing I am working on now, and that I plan on kind of launching or, you know, getting out there in the next month or so, is my website. I am working on a website, which has taken a little bit, but I just kind of want to put whatever I have out there. I don't know, a lot of things, recipes, but I'm kind of blogging and stuff like that, but mainly recipes for now. That's what I plan on doing there, and then if I blog kind of lifestyle or anything, I'll put those on there eventually, in a newsletter to come as well. But once I get that down a little bit more, I'll make another video to kind of explain what's going to happen and the date it actually is going to come out. So expect that soon. I'm excited about this website because once I launch this website, it's pretty much the beginning of everything. I will have a video coming out closer to the launch time in a few weeks, kind of explaining the website, my services, since I am now a certified holistic health coach while I get my degree to become a registered dietitian, and I kind of want to get the ball rolling with my career. So I will go a lot more into depth with what I want into that video, so just wait a few weeks, and if you're interested in working with me, you let me know. I am also excited to work with anyone who's willing, you know, because it starts with you. I am here to pretty much guide you and help you throughout whatever it is you're going through. But yeah, I'll go more into that in the next video, and I will for sure let you know when that video is coming out, but in a few weeks for sure when I launch my website. Also, in the 2 months that have passed that I haven't posted, I kind of have taken a little bit of a social media break, or kind of a detox, so to say. So much has been happening. I've been feeling that I've been kind of so distracted, or I've been skewed away from my view or my goals that I've been wanting to achieve, like my website, my business, and my career. So I thought it was a good time to kind of take a break from everything, because sometimes, you know, I would catch myself aimlessly scrolling through my phone for a few minutes, just for my own sanity, for everything that was going on. I think I needed just a break from everyone, a break from thinking, is this good enough? Is what I'm saying right? I want to make sure this post looks good, you know, because those little things unfortunately do still get to me. So I'm trying to just detach myself away from that and kind of just not be on my phone so much and be a lot more present. I was off of social media for about 2 weeks, and then went back on when I went to my best friend's bachelorette, actually. And so I went on for about like a week after that, and honestly that week that I was on after being off for like 2 weeks was like, I just again kind of found myself scrolling, or kind of comparing, or looking, is this good, or like, what am I gonna post? It was good to reflect and kind of take that time off. I do plan on still taking time off, especially from like my personal page. I do plan on still posting on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram at laluna_health, but not my personal Facebook or Instagrams. I think I need some time off of that. So if anyone wants to contact me, I say you have my cell phone number, or you can just message me on Facebook, because I do have the Messenger app still on. Also, my plan on this YouTube channel, I want this YouTube channel to expand. I want to get going, because I do want YouTube to be my main platform. I love being behind the camera. I love recording. I love being able to show you physically what I'm doing, or what I'm making, what I'm going to eat, what's good, what's not. I don't know. I want to show you it all, right? And I feel like YouTube is one of the best, YouTube and Instagram, but YouTube for sure is one of the best ways for me to do that. And then so I plan on doing a Talk Tuesday, or a Tuesday Talk with Noelia, every other Tuesday. So 1 week it'll be 2 posts a week, and 1 week it'll just be a recipe post on Thursday. And then the next week after that, it'll be a Tuesday Talk and a recipe post, and then the week after that, it'll just be a recipe post. So you can kind of follow along and understand. Hopefully you understand what I'm doing. So every other week will be two posts of videos here on YouTube. Expect me to be off social media, except for me promoting the new videos coming out. But yeah, here we go. I think I was rambling, and I did not want to ramble. I'm also human, and I'm not perfect. I make bad decisions. I mess up. I sometimes overthink. I have a lot of fears. I still even sometimes tend to compare myself to others. I'm not perfect. I can be very petty sometimes. I'm getting a lot better at that though, by the way, but I'm not perfect. I have emotions, and I just want to say that if you go through those emotions, you feel like you're not enough, you make bad decisions, you think the world is against you, you're down, everything in front of you is pretty much falling apart, you don't know what to do next, any of those, I just kind of want to say that you are not alone. Emotions are meant to be dealt with. Emotions are meant to be felt. Your feelings are valid no matter what anyone says. I want to tell you that it's okay to feel these emotions, and to just kind of make sure that you don't just stay stuck there. Our feelings are here to help us understand and explore any situation a little bit better. We should not let our emotions or feelings get the best of us and run our lives. We should really just let our feelings kind of guide us and allow us to explore and grow a little bit more. And with that being said, you are pretty much in control. You are in control of your emotions and your feelings. It may feel like your emotions are running wild in your mind or in your body when given a situation or going through something bad, and you may overthink, you may feel so upset and in a funk. When approaching these emotions a certain way, they can be controlled. And with the tips that I have coming up next, I hope that they can help you kind of feel a little bit better, help you get out of this funk, help you get out of this weird situation, or if you're not feeling your best self, I hope that this can help you kind of get back to feeling your best self, because I was just there, and these things helped me get out of this funk, because like I said, I am human, we're all humans, emotions are meant to be felt. Every emotion you have and your feelings are always valid, no matter what anyone says. So let's get through this together, because like I said, you are not alone. So tip number 1 that I have would be to journal. All right, it sounds pretty basic, it sounds really easy, but journaling, writing down what you're thankful for, what you're grateful for, because gratitude goes a long way. Something good that happens in the day, even something bad. Something also that I like to do is having pretty much a notebook by my nightstand in the night, and then when I wake up in the morning, pretty much writing down, taking 5-10 minutes in the morning, writing down whatever it is that comes to mind and letting it run free, and just writing. And even if you have to put a timer on for 5 minutes, put that timer on. Sometimes it helps. Just write anything it is, anything that fancies you, write your emotions, write it all out, because sometimes writing it can be a great escape for some. And tip number 2 would be get outside and move your body. Exercising increases the oxygen available to your brain, which helps you solve problems easier and pretty much clarify your mind. So when you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, just take some time to see something beautiful, get outside, breathe, and just enjoy the outdoors. Tip number 3 would pretty much just get creative. Get creative, do whatever it is you like. Paint, draw, go outside and see your favorite sunset by the cliffs that you like. Go play volleyball with your friends. Maybe it's just blowing some bubbles outdoors. I don't know, get creative and do whatever it is you please that you love to do, because doing the things you love is so good for your soul and so good for your body. So whenever you're feeling down, do those things just a little bit more, and make sure you put in effort to do the things you love a little bit extra each and every day. And number 4 would be give to others. Kindness can heal, and so can gratitude. Reach out to someone, tell them how much you love them and how much joy and nourishment that they bring into your life. Being kind and doing good deeds are proven to be mood lifters, so be kind and do good way more often. Number 5 would be listen to music and just dance it out. So put some music on, put your headphones on, and listen to that music or amp that music up and dance like no one is watching and like no one can stop you. Let it out, release it, because movement is great for you. Another tip of mine would be to absolutely meditate. Meditating is amazing. Being able to just calm down, relax, and breathe and just be one with yourself. The feeling just leaves you clear-minded, feeling a lot lighter, and just a whole heck of a lot better, let me tell you. Even if you're just meditating for 3 minutes, it doesn't matter. 3, 8, 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it's okay. You can start off with just about 3 minutes every day, Monday through Friday, or every other day. As long as you're taking some time to sit down, be calm, sit still, and be with yourself, it's okay. Even if you're lying on your back staring straight up at the ceiling, it'll do you some good. And this next one may be a little bit of a harder pill to swallow, or I should say a little bit harder to do than the last ones that I've mentioned, but this one is taking responsibility. Take responsibility of your own actions, your own emotions, and everything in between. And this great quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson pretty much says it all. And that quote is that nothing can bring you happiness but yourself, because you come first, you come second, you come third. No one else is doing this for you. I know it sounds a lot easier said than done, but it's a lot in the mental. It's all up here. Honestly, I've learned that happiness is a choice. Happiness doesn't come easily, and it's a lot of work to be happy. You know, learning what it is that you like, what you don't like, what you can take, what you can tolerate, who you can tolerate, who you accept around. Figuring out the downs and the lows, feeling these emotions come with happiness. You can't really be happy without all the bad, because with all the bad, those are lessons. You grow, you learn from those bad experiences, great experiences. You learn from everything, or I should say you should be learning from each and every experience you go through, from each person that passes your life, from each situation, whether that person's in your life for a minute, a week, months, years. It doesn't really matter whether it's your best friend, your spouse, your partner, your sister, your next door neighbor, it doesn't matter. You make your happiness, you're in control. You're in control of who's around, what's around, pretty much of everything. I'll make another video, a separate video on its own to kind of go in more in depth. So if you're interested in that, give this video a thumbs up or put your comments down below. If you have any suggestions on more Tuesday Talks with Noelia, because it will be a thing and it is going to be a thing, leave it down in the comments below. I love suggestions, or just direct message me on Instagram at laluna_health, as I'll be more active there. So yeah, that's about it. I want to wrap it up here. I hope I didn't ramble too much, or I hope this video wasn't kind of all over the place. I didn't really have a setup of how I wanted to do this, but I went for it and did it anyway. It's been a while, but I showed up, right? That's the important part. If you liked what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, or hit that little bell to be notified when I post a new post here on YouTube, to be the first to see it. That would be great. Other than that, like I said, follow me at my Instagram at laluna_health. I'll be more active there. I'll be posting more of my schedule and what and how I'll be posting if you didn't understand what I just said. Also, I hope these tips that I kind of spewed out quickly help you get out of that rut or out of that funk if you're in one, or out of any given bad situation, because these little tips kind of helped me get out of my rut that I was in not too long ago, because you know, I am in control of my life and I want to be happy and I want my career to bloom, and here I am showing up doing it because I am my own boss and I wanted to be my own boss, and I have to show up if I want to be my own boss, correct? So yes, I am grateful to be here, grateful to see a new day, grateful to be behind this camera, grateful for the opportunity I have to help and guide others become a healthier, happier version of themselves. I'm just ready to be here, serve you, and I'm also here and ready to help you help yourself. So thank you again for watching, and I appreciate you so much. Bye.